same thing in this business. You will be improving, you will be making a lot of improvement, getting better, and becoming an expert with practice, doing the work. That's how we grow in this business. I'm going to open a presentation. Oh my God. I think I'm not allowed to share my screen. I don't know if Italia is or somebody can. Okay. I'm connected in both computers. Let me see. Okay, there. Let me open my presentation. It's in Spanish, excuse me, but I didn't have time to translate it. Okay, it's right here. Are you able to see my screen? Can somebody let me know in the chat if you're able to see it? Okay, yes. Okay, and these are 10 points that we follow every month and that helps us a lot to keep our team focus on the goals, okay? And if you are barely starting this business, I recommend you to follow these 10 points. And if you already have a team, bring your team into these 10 steps. This is a guide. And also duplicate, teach your members how to duplicate these things with their people. Number one is activating your business, okay? Italia was explaining to us that we receive a benefit of 5 extra percent in our check when we activate our business in the first week of every month. It's not the PowerPoint, it's the home screen. We see the PowerPoint list. Okay. Maybe I have to open it over here. Give me a second, give me a minute. Okay, I know what you see. You know what, let me. I'm logging out of my other Zoom account. Let me see if I don't disconnect. No. Okay. There. Give me a minute. Let me open it again over here. Okay. Can you see it now? I think you just have to double click. Okay, good. Yes. I see yes over here. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So point number one, step number one here is to activate our business. This is very important. And also us as leaders, if we already have people, if you're new, this is something very important for you to know. I have a lot of new members understanding the idea of activating themselves. So it happened to me, it has happened to me that they place an order of 3 products, but we also have products that give us 10 points, 5 points. So I make it very clear to my new member that it's 120 points. And right here you have an example, right? 3 products of 40 points each. Over here, we have an example of 3 products, but they don't give you 40 points. So over here, we make an order like this, we're getting at around 25 points. Each one of these products gives you 10 points. So make sure your new member understands the importance of the 120 points. What are the benefits? Okay, you're an active member. Also, your activation gives you the benefit of accumulating your points. When I touch this point right here with our members, I give all the benefits that they get for activating their account. It's not only putting it out there like a requirement. It's presenting the activation process with all the benefits that they get from Vida Divina for doing that. Okay, they also accumulate the stars that later they can exchange for more free product. So that's number one, and they can do it after the 7th. I also always mention that to our members because we receive people that they want to do the business, but they have a lot of other things to do. So you don't want to come, you want to give all the right information to them. This is the benefit that you receive if you activate your business through the 1st and the 7th of the month. But of course, you can do it later. And also, we receive less of the 5%, but we receive the benefit of keeping our points and being active even after day 7 of every month. That's number one. Number two, it's explaining our team the importance of open our binary. The same thing we do to activate our business, then we do it with one direct line on the right and one direct line on the left. And that is called open binary. This is the position that will allow you to receive commissions checks every month. If you are not in this position, your account activated and one of your direct members, and also explain that it's somebody that you directly invited to the business, because our business works binary model, right? So make it clear to them that your binary will be activated with somebody that you're directly invited to the business. They also need to place that 120 point order, and the same thing on your other leg. And over here, I like to invite all my members, and that's what I do with my team. I'm very strong on the recognition part. Every time, mainly with our new people, mainly with that baby member that just joined, I make sure every first week of the month, what I do, and I was recommending some of the team leaders, I have albums. Here in my cell phone, I already have the pictures of the people that activate every month. I have it here saved, and if somebody else is coming to the team, I prepare their picture, and I also teach my leaders. I'm a J level, I'm a HADE level in the company, so I have some leaders already working with me, growing their teams. I recommend this to them. Be organizing your business and have those pictures ready. So when those activations start to happen every month, you start throwing the picture, you start posting the pictures on the chat, and be very careful with this. I also hear some people saying that recognition is not important for them, but believe me, taking the time to make recognition will create more powerful relationships with people. And there's a lot of people that have never received any recognition in the things they're doing out there. So when they come to your business, you will make them feel good, and that will help them feel part of your team. So I strongly recommend that to everybody. Understanding the power of open your binary. Same thing you did, 120 points. It has to be done in both of your legs. And that this you duplicate it with your team. You teach every strong member of your team, every leader, to open their binary. It's recommended to do it the first day of every month, but take the first time to push this culture into all your team. Okay, take the time, sit down, I'll go to the next point, so you can see what we do, and had helped me a lot to grow. And not only me, it's helping a lot of my team members to grow their business. Number three, what I was talking to you about, recognition, top sales, activations. We also make recognitions to recruiting. This is allowed by our top leaders. Okay, these pictures that you see here, I don't know how you say it in English, but the portrait, La Filmina, we get it from our top leaders. So I believe that this is approved by our diamonds and above. As your leaders, if you have some of these, I don't know how you call it. I know in Spanish we call it filmina, but you can get the portrait to make the recognitions. We have it starting 10 products. We do 10, 15, 20. And me as a leader, check how the team is going, how the volume is moving every 3 days. So I'm seeing there, if somebody's hitting the 10 products, I teach my leaders to do that lookup on the numbers. but I'm also very aware of who's making those volumes to throw out the recognition. We post it on the chat, we post it on Instagram stories, Facebook, and you leave a little beautiful message right there with the picture. Number four, after our big team calls, we start getting our groups to, we start, this is how my organization works. I'm a duplication of what my top leaders they do, that has helped them get to those diamond levels and above. So I'm just duplicating what has worked for them. I'm doing it and I'm duplicated with my team. So after having our big team call, which we do it between the first and the third day of the month, then we start connecting with those groups in the organization that are working. And we are setting goals, more focused goals, right? Personalized goals with every team. We do this the first week of the month. We explain the levels. Let's say we have new people, we explain to them how the levels work here in Vida Divina, the first level, the second level, the third level. And we work with them to set their goals for that month. We explain to them also the power of connecting to the system. A lot of times we give this information in big groups and people are connected but are not paying a lot of attention. So we make sure to start connecting with smaller groups in our organization. That has helped me a lot. Like if I see somebody that comes to the business, we detected that he's connecting to the system. He's starting to make the first sales. He's following the guide that is given to us in our main system. Then we go look for that member and we reconnect with them to make sure what else can we add to help them get to those levels, to hit those numbers. And we bring them also, what I do, I connect that people that are letting me know with their actions. This is how we classified people to bring them to these calls. If it happens to you that you want to bring people to the calls and they forget, I mean, that's leave them in the general system, right? Connecting to the calls that we have. But if you see people that you can give them more power, more connection with your top leaders, we invite them to connect with them. I connect my people that are being top sales to my diamonds, and I do this. It takes me like the first 10 days of the month to classify which are the members that I can bring to special calls, or I can call it goal setting calls with my top leaders. And I strongly recommend this right here. Number 5, let me read here in the chat. And it's not only about sitting down and making Zoom calls. Also, we have to go out there and do the work. Let the new members see you do the work, okay? Because it's very easy to sit down here with the new member and everybody talking and them writing down what they have to do. But it's completely different and powerful to put yourself out there as a leader, or if you are very new to Vida Divina, connecting with that leader that is working so you can see them, so you can hear them, how they talk to the customers, how they do the presentation, how how can you call it? How they act. Maybe that I want to explain myself. How they act when they confront rejection. Yes, because it happens to everybody. I mean, people out there, they don't know if you are a diamond level. They don't know about levels. So us as leaders, putting ourselves out there and letting our new people see us doing the action, that's very powerful. And that's one of the ways that you people will learn about this industry. That's what happened to me. And that's what gave me a lot of courage to do the work, because I remember seeing the person that invited me to the business. I saw her doing all the activity. So I understood, not only by listening, not only by taking notes, but for me watching her doing the work, that was powerful. That's the way I learned with her the basics of this business. So this is the same thing I do with my team, and I also see my actual leaders here in Vida Divina, my diamonds. I see them doing the work every day, going out there, presentation, product presentation, business presentation. And this is very powerful for you to set the example. So number 5, it's going with your people to their first, maybe 1, 2, 3 times, and putting these points very clear, because as you grow, of course, you will not have time to be with everybody in other presentation, and that's a blessing. And that's when duplication comes in, right? Because you teach your people to do the same thing with their teams. So we go with them to set up the tables. If you can see the pictures, and I have tons of pictures like this, doing their first Zoom call presentation, doing their first setup of the table, and the first coffee party, the first home presentation. We also work this tool that we use, the body evaluation. We have the weight scale, and we give the new customer the information that gives us more power to close the sale, presenting them other information about their weight, their body fat. That's one of the tools that really works for me and my team. And the first time I have a new member, I go with them to do their first evaluation. And I recommend you to also do this. Setting the example, it's very powerful. Letting your team see you do the work, and you will make mistakes, and they will see how people also say no to you, and you teaching them your attitude. This is something that I get out of all this activity. The most powerful thing that my team see, that they learn, it's my attitude. No matter what happens, we always do the work in a good attitude. We work in a positive attitude, and that will be also duplicating in your team. Number 6, welcome other new members. Welcome other new members. Make sure you're putting out your new affiliations, new signups. Yesterday I was doing that. I did it on Facebook. And that gives your, not only your team, when you do this, you're sending a message. You're sending a message. We're growing, we're working, we are on the game. Okay, that's the message that we send as leaders. It's very important to do this. Look, I did it on my stories, and I did it on post. We have 5 new members this Monday through yesterday. It was Wednesday, right? Yesterday was Wednesday. So on those 3 days, we had 5 new, and those 5 new signups were from new people. So your new babies, your new members, they need to see that. Okay, what I did yesterday afternoon, I called my leader, the new leader that I'm working with, and I explained to her the importance of welcoming people, and she was telling me this. Oh, but I don't know if they're gonna feel good. I mean, I'm very brave. I'm just do it. And if later they tell you that for you to bring down the picture, we do it. But I promise you that people like recognition. People like to be part of something. So let me show you right here the post that I put it on the stories, and then I created a post right there on my Facebook, and I tagged the team related with those new signs. Number 7, I didn't have the chance to put pictures over here, but duplicate your team in things that are working for you. Right now, We all know that TikTok is dominating social media. So things that are working for some of the leaders or are working for you, take the time to duplicate that. Bring your team together and teach them. Yes, we have big calls, right? We have the um, company calls, then we have our organization calls. But I believe, and I strong, that's the way it works for me, that more intimate or more close small groups maybe are open to our more questions. So do that with your team. Make sure people that are working. I always invite people to the team, and I love when people connect. And that's the people that I focus with, the people that are letting me know with their actions that they want to learn. So we do a lot of focus groups to duplicate the things that are working. You know that we're having in Spanish, we are having this calls with our CEO, and then I take 20-minute calls to make sure people, I take notes, me as a leader, when we have those calls that are giving us tools. People that are being there every Tuesday, they're very powerful in TikTok. So I take notes, and then I make sure that with my new people, right? New babies that maybe are barely understanding all the Vida Divina system, I do these focus groups to make sure that we are duplicating everything that I'm learning as a leader. I'm duplicated with my team, and I'm always connected with my organization leaders for them to do the same thing with their teams. Number 8, equip. That's the word. Equip your new member with material that you use to do your sales, material that you do to present the business. What I do, I have this. I have it in a PDF. It's all my material. It's mainly in Spanish, but I make sure my people have like before and after pictures. I have mine. We have a lot of transformations in my team. So when somebody new comes, I provide them that PDF. I also provide them the product PDF, the presentation, the one that Italia just uh, talked to us about, was sharing with us. We have that. So you equip your new member with material, product material, business material, numbers, levels, all the material that your member might need to understand the business, depending the level he wants to start. You as a leader provide material for them, provide material, maybe physical material, right? I have people in other states, and what I do, I do it as a gift after they do their inventory. Once they join the business, then we have the first call, the one-on-one call. And after they place their inventory, I my the PDF with the before and afters, I print it out and I send it to them in a folder. Let me show you. I put all the before and afters in a folder like this, and I send them. I print it out and I send them to them. Send them to them. So that's something that also helps people when they go and talk about the product to close a sale. They can present those testimonies, those before and afters. Number 8. That's number 8. Number 9. This is one-on-one calls. What I was telling you at the beginning, we do the group calls, but then with people that are taking this business serious to another level, you do focus calls, one-on-one. Okay, listen to them. What's going on in their life? Mentor them, give them mentorship, and this is when it comes to connecting with your top leaders. Okay, bring those people with high potential, because yes, you I didn't have that very much knowledge when I joined network marketing, but then you will also receive in your business people that already have sales experience. They already have a relationship. I mean, they have more abilities, so that people have the chance to grow faster or to get to high levels. Just connect them so they can understand the philosophy of Vida Divina And one of the things that works for me and I see my leadership doing is connecting those prospects to the top leaders and giving these one-on-one power calls. That's number 9. And last one, um, invite people and put a lot of focus and effort on your people understanding the power of personal events. Right now, we're about to have our convention. We're what, 3, 4 months away from that. So I was telling the team, it's the time to start getting ready. You, as a leader, taking the time to plan with them. It's not only letting them know that we have the event, it's not only posting the picture, it's not only having the ticket, it's planning the trip, buying the flight ticket, where are they going to stay. If you have moms in your team, which is my case, letting them know that they need to start preparing with time, who's going to babysit with you. So all of this is very important. Mainly if people are still having their regular job, they have other activities, planning the events. If you as a leader take the time to work with your team, work with your members, I promise you that you will have more assistance to every event. Because if you are that type of leader that it's only posting the flyer, that it's only talking to them about the events 2 days before the event, you need to start talking about the event, letting your team know about the events ahead of time. Because getting to an event, if it's not in your city, it takes planning, it takes time, it takes preparing to leave the house, preparing to finding somebody that is going to help you take care of the kids. So right now, all of us connecting in this call, I we need to focus on this, okay? Preparing our people, not only letting them know, help them prepare, help them understand what will take to get over there. I was telling my girls, okay, who has the plane ticket already? We are in Texas. I mean, we need to fly. We need to fly from here. So we need to start saving money for the flight ticket. Okay, we need to start organizing where we're gonna stay, how much are the hotels, how many days are you going to be over there, who's going to take care of your kids. So inviting people and helping your team get into that event, it's more than only giving the date and putting the flyer out there. So these 10 points that I talked to you about, it's what works for us. And I see my leaders working this same system. And I hope I gave you something good to improve your business or work your business so you can also get to other levels, which is all of us goal, right? Keep growing, keep helping more people, keep impacting more lives. I don't know who's here to take the call. It's Italia still here or no? Any questions? Thank you. Then if my dear Italia, okay, she's at the office. I remember she said they were about to start the presentation there in Vida Divina office.